I'm going to grow younger naturally. Why no facelift or cosmetic procedures for me going forward? Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. Well, we are having another beautiful day out here today. I just finished my 5 mile run and I'm having a cup of my green juice that I make daily, which has a lot of celery juice to it. And later tonight, I want to work on this painting. Of course, I just put the blue on it. It's not even really started yet. I'm just laying the framework for my painting. And as y'all know, I'm an artist and I paint a lot. And so, yeah, I was out there. I did my 5 mile run. I'm a little bit, I think I just need a little time just to kind of unwind and rest and recharge now. And so I got to thinking about cosmetic surgery while I was out on my running trail. And I've thought about it before. Actually, about 8 months ago, maybe a year ago, maybe even longer, I don't know, somewhere in that time frame, I went to a cosmetic surgeon. And I talked to him about having a facelift. And he basically said he didn't recommend it, that I looked really good, and in his opinion, and that I didn't need it at this time. And I had also gone to another doctor for lip fillers, and I never got them. These are my own lips, okay? And because I had a little scar tissue on the bottom of my lip inside, he didn't want to do the plumpers. Now, I've had plumpers before in my 40s, and I'm in my 60s now. And they don't last, at least not with me. I think the longest they lasted is about 2 weeks. And they're very expensive. And so I really didn't want to do them after that. And so let me talk a little bit about my thoughts on cosmetic surgery and facelifts and things of that nature. I'm all for it if it's done for the right reasons, by the right doctors, in the right ways, and if that's what the person truly wants, and if it's going to benefit their life. For me personally, I will talk about it from my perspective. Would I ever do it? I'm not saying I would never do it. I'm saying it's unlikely that I will ever do it, because, well, what I have discovered with the people that I've known who's had facelifts, and I can't speak for all people, I can only speak for the people that I've some of the ones I have known, is that facelifts don't last forever, and there's a constant going back in, it seems, and getting them redone or touched up or fixed up. Maybe, not for all people, but for some. And sometimes they come out and they have to go back in and get it done again. And sometimes it's so well worth it. I have one friend who has had about 7 facelifts, and she looks amazing, but she's got to stay on top of it. And for me, I had a mini lift when I was 39. And honestly, to me, it didn't do a thing. And I went back in and had them redo it. And it still didn't do what I thought it was going to do. And so that was really the only thing I had done like that. And, I had my lips plumped a little bit. I think at one point I tried to have them augmentated, but it doesn't last. And that was years and years ago. And so what you see is what you get. And I take care of myself. I juice, I exercise, I get plenty of sleep, or I actually need a little bit more. I eat very, very healthy, and I drink a lot of water, and I keep a great attitude. And I think that for me, I'm probably not going to get a facelift, and I'm probably not going to get plumpers and all of that, because, well, for me, it's too much upkeep. And also, sometimes it changes people's looks to such a degree that they're almost not recognizable. Now, are there facelifts and such that people have that look amazing? Absolutely. Absolutely. I've seen people that look far better with the facelift and with all the cosmetic procedures than not. But I've also seen people that have gone too far with it and it didn't look good. Or I've seen people that it just didn't turn out all that great. So it just depends on the person, and I think it's to each his own. I think if someone wants it and it's right for them, I totally support that. But for me, we're talking strictly for me. I don't believe that I will do that. I believe that I'm happy with growing older, even though I'm saying I'm always growing younger. I'm stuck at 29 forever. That's my attitude age. And I'm kind of approaching my taking care of my looks through healthy nutrition, through exercise, through rest, and all the other little things that one does. And I use coconut oil on my face. I use, I use coconut oil. I've even used diaper cream. Diaper cream for me, I'm not recommending it at all. But a little dab of diaper cream, I used to use. Really kind of, if I had any fine lines, which I don't, I think they kind of filled them in. Or they kind of plumped up the skin a little bit, I think. But I don't recommend that. But I did use it before. So I just use basically coconut oil and just stay healthy. So, I'm all for plastic surgery. I'm all for cosmetic surgery. I'm all for that if it's done right and if it's the right decision for the person. But for me, I think I'm just going to grow. I'm going to grow younger naturally. Yeah, that's the way to put it. I'm going to grow younger naturally. From my house to yours, may God bless you, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.